Welcome, welcome, welcome to Big Lakeshow Vibes. I am your very humble host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. You know what? Last loss was so bad, Lakers family, that I think you feel like I feel. It's inevitable now. Like Darvin has to go. If there's one takeaway that I would say from this, it's that at least we know we will not have Darvin Ham again going in the next season. Listen, if you're new to the channel, before we get started, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that like button. Most importantly, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Click on that. Come and rock out with your boy. It's going to be off season. We're going to be talking crazy. Comments are coming in already. We will get to that. But also talk your talk, right? Comment down below. Talk your talk. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna pop it. This is a safe space for Lakers family right now. You can come in here. You can get your vibes. You can come and rock with me. You can just feel the energy, right? We going through something, right? We going through something. So come and sit back, relax, and we're gonna go on a little rant, right? We're gonna go on a little rant today. I feel like I've been saving the rant talk. It's Kevin Durant right now, right? Like we about to go in. Let's get some comments in before we do. I see some early comments in. My boy Rondo commented, "I told you so." Yes, you did. We got a comment from my boy Chris saying AD wanted to be a finalist for DPOY. Laughing emojis. You did tell me so, and I'm gonna be honest. I went with blind hope, right? I went with blind hope. I went with faith. I just had to believe that the Lakers were gonna come back and do what they needed to do. The Denver Nuggets gave us chance after chance after chance to take the game. We just didn't, right? So that's that. And to the other point, which is AD wanted to be finalists for DPOY, laughing emojis. I mean, I don't know if I could blame this on AD or blame it on Darvin Ham, but once I saw Hachimura taking on the challenge of Jokic, I was like, you can't claim to be DPOY and not take that challenge on from the beginning. I don't care what Darvin says, you got to be like, no, I'm taking on that challenge, and that's just what it has to be, right? But let's get into today's game. Let's get into our rant. We'll go on a little rant real quick. I'll get to some comments in a second. We'll get into more ranting, right? We'll get into the numbers, and then we'll just hoof from there. Listen, listen. This season has been stressful, right? This season has been a lot. If you're a Lakers fan, you understand. This season has been one of those seasons where we had that same hope from last year. We just didn't execute the same as we did. And a lot had to do with injuries. Like Vando's still not back. That crushed us, right? Because as we can see now, our guards are not good defenders. They're just not. And to ask somebody like AR-15 to guard Michael Porter Jr. down the stretch, right? Like, it's asking for trouble. So I sit back and I say, who are the culprits tonight? Who can we get in their ass on tonight? I got a list, fellas. I got a list, right? We're going to keep this up here for a second because I want it to sit there, right? The list says, hold on. Can I bring it down? I think I can bring it down. right? This list is top 3 violators, right? Top 3 violators. It might be backwards. It may not be backwards, right? But let's talk about this. I want to keep the names there for a second. Top 3 violators for today. We're going to start from the bottom up, right? This is number 1 highest to lowest. Let's start off with the lowest. AR-15. This guy, AR-15, was on Team USA in the summer. In the summer. He was next to Ant-Man, like 50, 40, 90 last year. This year, when they read off a stat that said he's 5 points lower in the playoffs than he is during the regular season right now. AR-15, what the F is that? I'm trying, algorithm. I'm trying to be family friendly. But what the fuck? AR, listen, brother, we like you. But that defense was trash. I don't know what's going on. You're not hitting anything. I mean, you might give us a bucket here or two, and I don't even want to talk about those ones at the end of the game because that's just disrespectful. Don't give it to me when we don't need it. Don't give me the 3 ball when we don't need it. You getting splashy AR-15? How dare you? How dare you? When we needed one, you was nowhere to be found. We didn't even play D-Lo to start the 4th, and we let you cook. I'm not going to get too deep on him, right? AR is just disrespectful. He is. But I'm so hyped. I can't wait to get to these next 2, right? AR-15 was like it's a top 3 list because the top 2 lists just don't sound as good, right? So I had to give AR some smoke. But for what it's worth, AR did make up for it somewhat. I was zoned out, like I was literally zoned out during the game. You know what I'm saying? But I know he was giving me dog shit during most of it, but then at the end he gave me a little hint of some air freshener, right? It's like somebody fart in the room, they let it stink up for a while, but then at the very end, like they go out and they come back with an air freshener. But you let me sit in here for 45 minutes with the funk, right? He gave me 3 minutes out of the game of good basketball, 45 minutes of funk. So AR-15, I want to get on you some more, but I'm going to stop right now. Because there's bigger fish to fry. Starting with this catfish right here. Mr. D-Lo himself. Mr. Disappear. Mr. Harry Houdini. I'm sorry if the microphone is bugging. If I'm going too ham. But let me cook. Let me cook. I don't know if D-Lo was able to get some garbage time points because I was literally like zoned out watching the game. But I hope he didn't. Right? When you look at what D-Lo did last game, there's no way he can give you no points. There is no way DeAngelis, Russellis of the first, second, third, whatever generation you are, you almost got to get traded for that. I'm going to be honest. It's just a stain on the vibe, right? We can move on from this guy, who we'll get to next. But you may have to go for that. You may have to go. I'm going to be honest, right? We liked you. We did. We rocked with it. Oh, I'm going to get to the comments in a second. Just let me cook on these 3 for a second. We're at D-Lo right now. We're going from the bottom up. D-Lo, you may have to go for that. Unfortunately, you can't go 0-4 at home. This is the worst game of them all. And not after you give us amazing 3-ball. We think you locked and loaded now. D-Lo, I swear, I thought you was good to go. I knew you wasn't going to give us 7 threes again, but at least 3. You're the X factor. You were. Everything is past tense, right? These 3 guys, AR maybe might be a little bit more good. These 2, past tense. Everything needs to be discussed past tense with these 2 clowns right here. No disrespect. I'm only talking from a basketball sense. Y'all good people. Y'all brothers. I support the movement. But damn it, not for the Lakers. Not right now. You're letting us get swept again, potentially, from these clowns. And we could wax them. We could wax them. D-Lo, you average like 18 on the season. I'm getting at AR-15, but D-Lo, you averaged 18. Bruh, there were nights when you were our leading scorer. Throw in the damn towel. I'm going to get to the comments, but I'm seeing some of them pop in. Oh, my goodness. It's disgusting. D-Lo, I just wish you would have done better, right? They already wanted to get you up out of there. They did. I'm not saying what I wanted to do. I said they wanted to get you up out of there, D-Lo. And this may just be the icing on the cake. Past tense, D-Lo. Yeah. And last but not least, before we get into the comments, before we get into the real jokety jokes, before we get into relaxing, there's just something I got to get off with you, my people, my Lakers therapist. Let me talk to y'all about this guy, right? There's an individual in my life that is truly bringing negative energy to each situation, right? I'm having the good things in my life, like watching basketball, watching the Lakers. He's tainting that for me. It's none other than Darvin Ham. You know what? I'm gonna keep their names right here. Just top 3 violators list. Their names stay here. But let's get into Darvin Ham because I think it's important to discuss his impact. Yes, I saw something kind of come in. Yes, the team isn't the best constructed, right? This isn't the 2020 squad. Yes, the team is going through injuries. Yes, we are not hitting our shots. But with all that said, Darvin Ham is putting us in the worst positions possible. If I told you that rebounding was our number 1 issue, would you go smaller or taller? It's just a simple question. If rebounding was the Lakers' number 1 issue, and I'm talking about just an end game, you can see it. You can see it, right? We're talking about this game. We're just talking about right now in the moment. Would you go smaller or would you go taller? You don't have to comment because we know the deal. This man is stomach sickening. Sickening. Jackson Hayes got no minutes. I zoned out towards the last 2 or 3. Like, I can't even comprehend what was going on. Jackson Hayes got no minutes in the game. Explain that to me somehow. How? Darvin, you do get to call plays, right? You do know this. So when you come out to start a quarter or to start a half and we need points and you go AR 15-3, who's not hitting right now, followed by a D-Lo 3, who's not hitting right now, followed by a Hachi 3. What are you doing? So we got swept last year, right? It was apparent that Jokic was an issue for us, right? We get to see them the following year, and you give them the same special adjustment that you made last year, which was putting Hachimura on him. Cooked him. You regressed to the natural non-adjustment, which should have been the original move. And then, Darvin, you put AD on him. But you put AD on him one-on-one. And then when Jokic is dog-tired, we're talking about game 2. When Jokic is dog-tired after fighting them back in the third quarter, instead of starting the fourth quarter with Anthony Davis, you say no. Let's give the Nuggets a break. Let's go small ball too. Why on earth are we matching minutes with Jokic for any of our players, let alone LeBron or Anthony Davis? If that isn't fully reactive, I don't know what is. You let Mike Malone outcoach you game after game. First game, he threw DeAndre Jordan in on you and you didn't even know what to do. You was just bewildered. Let's skip on game 2 and let's go straight to tonight now, Darvin. Darvin, this was a career-defining game for you, right? This was make or break for our season. Why am I seeing the rotation that I saw tonight? Why am I seeing a second quarter where you done what you've done all season, which was sit Anthony Davis for damn near the first half of the second quarter? Every game this season. All momentum that we established in the first, we lose immediately because you give Anthony Davis his extended break. And then as soon as you bring him in, you go hockey lineup and you take LeBron out. I don't know. I mean, I know you don't have any offensive thing, right? When you came in, you said, we're going to play freestyle basketball. I said, oh, no. This is all bad. But I didn't know you would have nothing on defense as well. You gave us no schemes for Joker. You gave us no schemes for Jamal Murray. Damn it, you didn't even give us good boxing out vibes. Like, there was no crashing of the boards. Like, what are you here for? We're talking about Darvin Ham. If you're coming in, if you're coming out. We're on number 1, Darvin Ham, violator number 1. He's been violator number 1 this whole season. He's been putting us in bad positions this whole season. If you watch the games, every game, you'll say what I'm saying. If you catch it highlights, you'll be like, yo, why? Come on, man. Y'all getting that Darvin Ham for no reason. No. Jackson Hayes played 0 minutes. He's our hustle man. He's been our hustle man all year. When we needed energy, we brought in Jackson. When we needed a little game-changing spark, we brought in Jackson. When we needed rebounding, we brought in Jackson. Christian Wood is already in brown linen beachwear. Why are we going with Gabe Vincent and AR-15, Torian Prince, LeBron James, and throw in any other guy under 6'5" that we can find on our squad? Dinwiddie, I'm sorry, how could I forget? Darvin, this is the game for your career. AD and LeBron got to play 42, damn near 45 minutes. I'm gonna get off you for a second. We're gonna get to some comments. We're gonna get to some comments, people. We're gonna rock out. We're gonna have a little fun. But we're gonna get back on Darvin in a second, though. Trust me, we are not done with Darvin by any stretch of the imagination. Now, here's the one positive of this whole situation, right? I was optimistic that we could win the chip, but I knew if we won the chip, we would have to rock out with Darvin for another year. He's gone. He's gone. AD called him out, and thank you, Anthony. Anthony, you balled. When I saw you do the two-hand dunk, I put it in the group chat. Book him for 30 points. Let's get to comments. We got a lot of comments that came in. I'm going to be rocking these joints off for a second. Let's see where we at. Top 3 violators comment. Another comment. AR is disrespectful. Barkley had a broom on NBA today. I mean, now at this point, it's looking bad. I'm a realist. I'm a realist about this. Another comment. We have 7 players who are guaranteed to give us 0 points every game. The bench. I was looking at that bench, right? That had to be the worst bench out of the playoff teams, period. Gabe Vincent, Torian Prince, and Dinwiddie was our rotation outside of our starters. We got to be real about it, Lakers family. We got to be real about it, Lakers family. We need a tooling up of some young lions. Another comment coming in, laughing emoji. Sweep. Yo, I knew it. Darvin scam. Bye. LeBron. Trade to LA. Trade to LA would be nice. We need somebody with some mojo. Right? We need somebody with some mojo, some star power. I want a Who's Your Daddy t-shirt. Who's Your Daddy sweep shirt. Get to him. Because WTF, game over. Ivan Drago versus Apollo Creed edition. The whole team sucks due to having a woman running a man's job. LOL. Hey, that wasn't me. That was not me. Question, I will go huge, 6'6" and up. Don't disrespect the Black David Blatt. Oh, I'm gonna be real. Ham is a hustler getting paid $4 million a year. You don't care about these two divas. Ham is the Black David Blatt is hilarious. Ham played Genie Bus and they're giving him $4 million. Props to him. I couldn't be in Ham's shoes to land with these two divas always trying to get him fired. No. Ham's got to go, right? It ain't the divas. If it was the divas, he would have been gone. I don't understand why he was still here. Ham thinks it's arts and crafts class. Let's mix or match minutes with a whatever rotation. This man was experimenting. Give him a white jacket, 2 beakers, some baking soda, and some peroxide. And take him off somewhere and let him have fun. But you can't be experimenting that much. Lineups, minutes, rotations. Where was the offensive strategy? Let me just finish reading these comments so I can get back on Darvin, please. Jackson only valid only on lower teams. Nuggets gonna steamroll through the West. Watch. I hope they get beat now, man. I need Minnesota to wax them now. I'm gonna be honest. Minnesota's the team I'm worried about beating Denver. Oh, no, Minnesota's gonna wax them. I'm a hater. I'm sick of Denver now. Like, I am sick of Denver. All of them. Joker. Like, I used to like Joker, but now it's personal. I can't stand Joker. I can't stand him. Right? Murray, I never liked him. Never liked him in the bubble. I never like him now. Right? KCP was my dog. KCP was my guy. KCP used to play on the Lakers with an ankle monitor. That's a goon. I rock with the goons. KCP got a chip with us, man. Nah, Minnesota's going to do some smacking. You're crazy. Did you see this team? Denver's not that nice. The Lakers are just booty right now. All we needed was D'Lo to give us his average. If everybody gave us their average, we would have cooked the Denver Nuggets. Whatever setting you want to put on air fry when you're making a nice ribeye, that's what would have happened. All we needed was season averages. D'Lo gave us 0 points. D'Lo gave us 0 points. Our X factor, our number 3, the person who has shot 3 after 3 after 3 and put us back in games. I'm talking about the spark plug of the team was clickety clank, clickety clank. What are we to do with that, family? The Nuggets are going to get smoked by the Minnesota Timberwolves. I hope. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking emotional. Don't be mad at me because I'm emotionally lashing out. Shoot, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Like, what do you want me to say, yo? They're whooping our ass right now. I need some kind of retribution over them. I need to see them lose somehow, some way. It's that bad. It's that bad. Let's get some more comments coming in. They're talking about the Nuggets. I don't even want to read the comments. Can we get back to Darvin Ham for a second? I really need him to go. I don't know about you guys, but I really need him to go. Let's also talk about, okay, you know what? Let's actually get on something else, right? And I know I didn't want to have to do this, but if we're being real, we got to be real, channel. Somebody got to get on LeBron James. Damn. Somebody got to get on LeBron James and tell him he got to stop just looking around on defense. I hope in the offseason, Anthony Davis sits down with him and tells him, like, yo, listen, you be doing your thing, right? You just can't be looking like that on defense, right? We need you, bro. Like, we need you. I get it. You mad old. You can't go all the time. But you gotta go sometime, Bron. Sometimes you do be dogging it, right? You my guy. As you can see, that's my guy. But we got to be real on the channel, right? There's times when I'm talking, and when the game is going, I'm like, Brian, you're tripping on defense, right? On the boxing out, on the rebounding, just make a better effort. Just make a better effort. I'm not, no. You can't say he's the problem when D'Lo ain't score, right? I can't. Minus 18 points on our team average is ridiculous. But it's just not good for the squad, right? We're talking about overall squad. Comments saying, hold on, there's some comments coming about this. This is a good topic. Him gonna need a better bench and role players. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the upgrades that the team needs in a second. I've been telling you he's the problem, brother, in regards to Bron. AD can't tell him nothing. He was terrible on defense too, letting Joker run past him multiple times. Here's the thing, though. While I get on him, I gotta cop him a plea at the same time. This is like asking last year Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to like play real defense. It wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like year 21, he should be afforded the complete lax on defense. Like, go watch tape of Dirk Nowitzki his final year and how much defense he was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to cut him a little bit of slack. But you can't just be looking, though. Or, if you're dogging it, then let's be real about it. And you can't be barking on other people. You my guy. You my guy, Bron. But for team camaraderie, team betterness, you either have to play better defense or you kind of got to start toning down the overt like that. You know what I'm saying? The pouting, right? You got to tone it down, right? If you're not going to work hard on D, that's fine. You just got to tone down the pouting. Because everybody else going to have to work extra hard, right? And that's fine. Comment, Dirk is not playing on the Lakers. The difference. That's a fact. That is a fact. But I'm talking about a 40-year-old, right? We're talking about a 40-year-old. The man is, you know what I'm saying? He's afforded some doggage. He's afforded some laxage. You know what I mean? But in the same token, that's what Darvin Ham is for. Like literally, there are defenses that are. It's so frustrating. I just want to punch something. There are defenses specifically made to hide somebody like a LeBron James. What's even better is that he's tall enough and big enough to play that free safety role. But that's not the defense that we're playing. If you watch Mind the Game podcast, if you watch D-Lo's podcast when he did one with AD on there, anytime they talk, they undermine Darvin Ham's defensive strategy of the drop coverage. It kills us every single time. When you wonder why the Lakers always have a wide open three-point shooter or why teams are always cooking from three, it's the drop coverage. AD talked about it. Go back to the D-Lo podcast with AD where they're in AD's backyard. They're just straight up talking about how they don't like the defensive calls that Darvin Ham calls, but they just got to live with it. We've been clashing. And I think what it comes down to is the players are like, this guy doesn't know shit. But we have to listen to him. And he's putting us in bad situations. We literally saw LeBron James argue with Darvin Ham in the very first game because he was sitting Anthony Davis too soon when we was trying to put our foot on their neck. First of all, Vogel is no better, right? Let's not get that twisted. I seen that in my group chat. One of my boys mentioned Vogel, and it stuck with me like, I guess. And then I thought about it. Vogel's ass too. Like, do you see what's happening? Vogel's trash too. He has no game plan. We got to stop going with these defensive-minded coaches. That's useless in today's game. Useless. The offense is too good. The defense is too hard to adjust defense as fast as you can adjust these offenses now. Everybody got all the bags. And if you're not using your players, what does it even matter if you got them? Like everybody's saying, we needed another big. We needed another big. He didn't even play the big that we had. For some reason, they want to keep playing AD at the 5 when he's told him when he first got signed. Don't do that. I like the 4. We listened the first year. We won a chip. We went away from it. Let's go to some more comments. Because I'm going to get back on Darvin. We're not done. You got to let me cook today. I don't usually get on Darvin. Usually I let him rock. But he's numero uno on our top 3 violators list tonight. Let's see. Yeah, another comment. So comments coming in. You want to get your channel popping, call out the real. He's the problem regarding LeBron. He's not the real problem. Don't do that. He's our quarterback. He's like Peyton Manning. Like you can never say nothing bad about Peyton. You can't play defense. You should retire. No, not yet. Dirk is not playing on the Lakers. That's the difference. He cries more than my kids. Stop that. My kids are under 10 years old crying. He's 39 and crying sad because real. I thought Ham would have had them working on their conditioning after last season's sweep. Vogel called Ham, told you these haters going to get you fired. Watch. We need consistency from offense. And Ham was good when they won Walmart in-season banner. No complaints, right? We didn't have to play Denver in the in-season tournament. It's difference. It's levels, right? This is our kryptonite. We got to go. You got to put the gloves on for this one, right? You got to have a game plan. It's got to be a strategy. Another comment coming in. So, like, I wonder, is D'Lo getting his bags ready for China? I don't know, but I know if you don't score any points, it just doesn't feel right. Like we made it up in our mind. You're not gonna help this. You're not gonna help this movement. If the hump is Denver and you can't do it, no hard feelings. Like it's just not gonna work out here. Not a offer. You can't leave us hanging like that. You can't leave us hanging like that. Not after going 7 for 11. That's just too much inconsistency. If you consistently gave us 10 points a night throughout the season into the playoffs, and we expected that, we're good to go. We compensate. But you can't be averaging 18 and then give us nothing. Nothing is crazy. Let me see if he actually finished with nothing. Because I know it was close. I know last time I looked up, he ain't have nothing. Let's see what he finished with. He finished with nothing. He finished with 0 points. He finished with a donut. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. He's the only player that had no points on our team. Our X factor. Speaking, all right, let's just get into the points while we're there. Why not? Let's get into some numbers. I know it's a little boring, whatever. Let's cook just for a second. Let me cook. I have to see, it's just unbelievable. I'm looking down at my screen, and it's just, this game was ours to be had. This game was ours to be had if D'Lo gave us anything. We held them to 49% from the field, 18% from 3. on 5 of 28 from 3 for them. 13 turnovers. We only had 7. They only had 3 blocks, and they only had 4 steals on us. Here's where they violated us, though. 51 rebounds to 38. It's to be expected when you don't play Jackson Hayes a minute, Darvin. When you decide to go LeBron James at the 5, who's clearly he's never guarded the rim all season when you play him at the 5. We always mess up here. Well, you started to learn your lesson when we had Christian Wood or when you have Jackson Hayes, right? But I saw stretches where LeBron is back at the 5 and you got Rui in there. And then I'm looking up and Joker's in and you got Hachi back on Joker. So we held them to 18% from the 3, but guess what? We only shot 19% from the 3. 49% from the field, 19% from the 3. We were shooting 40% from the 3 almost every, 3 out of every 4 games since February. All we ask for is to do your job. D-Lo, your job is 18 points. You gave us 0. Let's talk about the individual numbers. LeBron James, the ageless one. This is why you can never get too mad at him. Because you got clowns like D-Lo dropping donut. No disrespect. It's in the basketball sense. Like you're a basketball clown because you dropped 0. Right? But you're a good person. LeBron James, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 12 of 20 from the field. A ridiculous 1 of 6 from the 3. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 block, 2 steals, only 3 turnovers. That's a good game. It's not the best game. It's not virtuoso. But for 39, it ain't bad. He's the quarterback. He's doing his thing, and he's not turning the ball over ridiculous. Right? Played 42 minutes. It's a lot to ask for the old head. But shout out to him, Anthony Davis. When I saw him two-hand dunk, yell at him, guaranteed 30 points. Wherever he's at, it doesn't matter. I know he's hitting 30. 33 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 14 to 23 from the field, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 1 steal. Listen, if you've been watching this channel all season, we've been talking about this. Anthony Davis is the best in-game bet to have. If he does a 2-hand screaming dunk, he's giving you 30. When he's giving you like a stretch of 30s, you'll know. You'll know. He's not just going to give you one game of 35. No. He's going to go on 10, 15 game, 17 game run. And you're going to see it. You're going to see the energy from tip to end. He's going to be getting in the paint, asking for the ball, getting the ball, and finishing quickly. It's just when you see these signs, that's your chance. Cash in. I don't gamble. That's not my thing. But if you like in-game betting, Anthony Davis is the best person to in-game bet with. I'll leave it alone. Just go watch the footage. Now let's get to these other people. I put AR-15 at number 3 on the top 3 violators list just because I had to. But he ended the game well. So his numbers don't really show the quietness of his game, right? He's just been less impactful. Again, he was on Team USA. We expected great things from him this year. Did finish well, though. 22 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 17 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Also gave us 4 steals. He just can't one-on-one defend, but that's on you, Darvin, too. Come on, Darv. You got to get that man some help. Why is he guarding Michael Porter Jr.? Just not good. Just not good. Hachimura. Oh, you know what? I might have to remove AR-15's name from the top 3 violators list, and we got to throw Hachimura at the number 3 spot. What happened, Hach? What happened? You were so clutch the entire season, going back to last playoffs. I just could count on you to play bully ball all season. I didn't see not one single team stop you, Hachimura, from getting to your spot all season. And then in the playoffs, you just can't finish at the rim. When you get the ball, you're passing the ball up. That's not you. And tonight, another quiet game. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3. 0 of 2 from the free throw line. And those 2 free throw misses hurt. They did. I'm going to be real about it. Look at me. You got me like, I'm dehydrated. Like, it's one of those games. I'm just disgusted. Like, D-Lo. 0 points, 3 rebounds, and only 2 assists. You see, it's one thing if you give me 0 points, but you go Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, like you give me 15 dimes. Nothing like that. 0 of 7 from the field, 0 of 6 from the 3, and some of the threes were like false confidence threes. Comment, peace, my boy. Hope you get some good sleep tonight. I'm out. I'm going to sleep good, but only because I'm just absolutely, I got to work out now. Like, I got to work out tonight. That's the only way things are going to be okay. Full P90X routine, like maybe Tybo, Billy Blank style. Like, we got to do something. Sky D-Lo. Sky D-Lo went 0 for 6 from 3. 1 block, 1 steal. What are we going to do with that, D-Lo? Comment coming. I'm just ready to watch the LA Sparks play. The Lakers need to rebuild this offseason. Yeah, we need to retool up. Experiment worked last season, but we need young lions. They got no-name savages out here who's trying to make a name in the league. They got all the skill set, all the talent, all the energy. That's who we need. They brought in some young guy, Watson, out of nowhere. I'm like, who is this guy? Swatted AR's joint like it was nothing. Had swagger and everything. Gave him the... I'm like, yo, where are these young lions at? Why is our squad so short? Can we get some tall players? Can we get some tall players, please? Let's get to the bench. This bench is unbelievable, right? It really is. And I gotta get on Darvin Ham. Max Christie is not even in the rotation. Jackson Hayes is not even in the rotation. Out of all the teams in the playoffs, you tell me who has a worse bench lineup than Dinwiddie, Taurean Prince, and Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent didn't even play 10 games in the regular season. Taurean Prince got benched the second half of the season when we started cooking. Dinwiddie, come on. Dinwiddie had no impact on our regular season at all. No Max, no Jackson. Like, Max is a tall guard. At the very minimum, he can play better defense than both D'Lo and AR. I'm not saying he's a better player by any means. But if D'Lo's going to give us 0 points, what are we even talking about? Comment coming is because for half of the season he was on a different team. Who are we talking about? Who was on a different team? Dinwiddie? Dinwiddie just never found his place. Yeah, no, he came too late. He just never found his place. That's not a knock on Dinwiddie. Yeah, no, that's not a knock on Dinwiddie. I think Dinwiddie actually came in and tried his best, right? But it was just too hard to find an actual role for him on the squad. Like, I feel like even Taurean Prince had a more established role than Dinwiddie. Like, Dinwiddie was thinking he had to be a catch and shoot 3-point shooter for us, and then he turned into like a backup point guard. It was weird, right? It was weird. But that's back to Darvin, man. Darvin. When we're talking about managing a team, the talent, like in the playoffs at this point, it's all about how you work what we have at our disposal. There's no reason why Jackson Hayes should get no minutes against one of the tallest teams in the league. That's why you got to go Darvin. You calling, you go from not calling any timeouts. We finished last game, game 2, with 2 timeouts in our pocket after all those runs that they made. And then tonight, you're just calling timeouts left and right. You're just too reactive. There's no real coaching taking place. Mike Malone had a decision to make. Jokic had 2 fouls. He manned up as a coach. He said, I'm keeping Joker in and we'll play around it. And what did they do? They played around it. Comment coming in. Do you feel like losing the game against the Pels was a better choice for the playoff run, even though the loss? I know where you're getting at. The comment disappeared. Yes. We still had to do this. This had to be the way it was. Like, running scared from them would have been even worse, right? Running scared from them and then getting beat down in the Western Conference Finals again, it would have been even worse. Trust me. Like, the one thing though is I thought Vando would be back, right? I just knew Vando was coming back. Why didn't they say that? Why didn't the Lakers establish that, yo, Vando's done for the season? Just tell us the real. Don't have him on this day-to-day. You got us thinking we got a shot, like he's going to be back. So I'm like, yo, let's just see them now. We're going to be fully ready to go. And to be honest, had we won game 2, I'm still sick to my stomach about that one. Like, It's like if you're a LeBron James fan, it's not as bad. This is like number 2 for me. Number 1 would be the 2018 Game 1 NBA Finals. Watching that game was absolute sickness. I'm talking about having an opportunity to win a game and what it would do for the series, like changing the vibe of the series. Yo, if we won game 2, it didn't matter if it was by 1 point, if it was in overtime, if it was by 20. If we waxed that ass game 2, that would not be the team that you saw tonight from the Lakers, I mean. They would have been energized. They'd have been ready to go. They'd have been looking at this game like, yo, we win this game right here and go up 2-1, that might be their ass. But Darvin wasn't making the adjustments. He wasn't making the moves for that to happen. D'Lo wasn't playing as good as we needed him to play for that to happen. The Stars played well, but they didn't play like 50 bomb crazy. Like they didn't go off. That's what it would have taken. Do I still think we can win a game? Yes. Do I think it is even possible to win this series? I would like to. The Lakers fan in me says yes, right? Because all it takes is one win. All it takes is one win. Shoot, if they can sweep us, why can't we sweep them? These games are all close. Well, not this one. This one was kind of a beatdown. But you know what I mean? These games are right there to be had. Then they're not. So, I'm just so disappointed in Darvin. I'm so disappointed in D'Lo. AD came correct. Bron did his thing. Comment, no, the Lakers are just not good enough. That's a fact. You know what? I was, as I was watching this game, I was coming to realize that the Lakers team just isn't good enough as they're constructed. I mean, they're not. No big man, no backup big man behind AD. The only big man is AD. The only forward other than, I don't even know if we even have another forward outside of LeBron James, really. Hachimura is more like a 3. We got him playing the 5. We got a whole bunch of short guys, and none of them play defense. Vando, Cam Reddish, our defensive guys. Jackson Hayes. They got no time. I don't know what's up with Cam Reddish. He looked promising early on in the season for that injury. Yeah, it was all bad. I tried to throw him mojo. We got one more game. Hopefully more. We're going Black Mamba next game. Black Mamba jersey next game. We gotta get us one, man. Getting swept twice is kind of like, it's not on who's your daddy's status, but it's getting there, right? We got to do something about that. We got to do something about that. We can't let them sweep us again. I just don't need to see that. I don't need to see that. I need to feel that feeling of a win against Denver. I need to feel that feeling. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? Comment coming in. Coaching has nothing to do with the bigger picture, and that is the Lakers are trash, and that's the truth. No. I will not let you do that. I will not let you do that. That man, Darvin Ham, has been sabotaging us with his lack of offensive strategy. When you got one guy with the ball and four other guys standing around, that's a coaching thing. That's a coaching thing. That's what happened all game long. AD gets the ball. Other four guys just at the 3-point line, just like this. What happens? They're damn near 5-on-1 collapsing on AD in the paint. He's going up for a shot, and there are 5 Denver Nuggets around him. Comment, Ham that has helped the team make it to the West. You can't take that from him. He was a rookie coach that had LeBron James, Anthony Davis, a D-Lo trying to prove himself, an AR-15 who ended up being selected for Team USA, Hachimura who had a breakout season, we weren't doing well with him either. Last year, barely made it into the playoffs. Do you think he's coaching as a rookie head coach in the playoffs? Do you think they were listening to him? He got a little more say-so because he went to the Western Conference Finals this year. But do you really think LeBron James and Anthony Davis were listening to Darvin Ham in the playoffs last year? Come on. Off what basis? And to that point, we shouldn't even have lost to them. We should have played big multiple times then. Comment coming in. Even Steve Nash made the playoffs his second year. It's not the coach, it's the talent. Comment, doesn't matter. He's proven he can make it there, and he proved it with big wins in the season with the big win without AD or LeBron. Dinwiddie dropped how many points in that game? D-Lo had 44. Was that the game that you're talking about? Are you talking about the game where D-Lo had 44? Don't get me started. Don't get me started about wins that we had during the regular season when D-Lo was actually an NBA contributor. Another comment coming in. This was another wasted good season for LeBron AD. That's what I'm thinking. AD had a decent season, but he had a healthy season. LeBron had a decent season, but he also had a pretty healthy season. LeBron's averaging 25 again for the 20th straight year. I mean, 3-ball, 40%. That was a great year for what it's worth. D-Lo, 18 points a game, set the Lakers franchise season record for made threes. I repeat. Vogel over Ham. Yes, but it's not that much better. Yes, Vogel over Ham, but it's not that much better. Where was that 40% game one? Who are we talking about? Where was the 40% from whom game one? D-Lo? D-Lo shot 41% from the three this season. Like a slight tick above LeBron. We can't lose D-Lo for nothing. I don't know is he a free agent or is he under contract? I was hoping to maybe trade him for DeJounte Murray again. Let's package that deal. Him and AR. I like AR a lot, but his defense is a liability. A young lion would I even take Scottie Pippen Jr. now. LeBron, you speak about how LeBron was shooting 40%. Wait, you gonna get on LeBron right now? Don't. I can't believe you. I can't believe you're getting on LeBron right now when D'Lo absolutely shat the bed. There's just no other thing about it. The reason we got swept last season, D'Lo. I'm not saying we lost last game because of D'Lo, because D'Lo was cooking. But the backcourt has been trash. D'Lo and AR together have not overcome Murray and KCP by no means in any game. AD's tried. I'll give it to him on that. But he hasn't been able to get them stops that we needed against Joker. We saw it for one half in game 2. And since then, Joker's played bully ball. Everybody's got to do better. Bron's got to get his stamina up for defense. It's just a fact of the matter. AD, he got to get in that weight room, right? And he got to work on his 3-ball. If we're keeping the same squad, no, I just don't see any situation where D'Lo's still there. He's got to go. 0 points. He's got to go. Curious to see who our new head coach will be. I'm looking forward to that. That's the last thing that we're going to talk about. Who is the next Lakers head coach? I would like to see Rondo. If we're going to go with Darvin Ham, I don't know why we would not give Rondo a shot. Let's see. Let's go through some comments. What's your take on the LA bench scoring or lack of scoring? It was terrible. But that's because we're playing Dinwiddie, Gabe Vincent, and Torian Prince. Like there was the way our starting lineup was set up, it was like do or die. It was do or die with the starting lineup. It's a lot of comments coming in. I'm going to get to all of these. Let's see. Where are we at? What does D'Lo have to do with him laying a goose egg and the self-proclaimed GOAT king? Where was he to take the game over? I mean, he was the king in his prime. You know what I mean? Like, this is definitely regressed LeBron. Like, if you didn't get to see that LeBron, I went to go see LeBron James like row 1, so like floor level in the Miami Heat when he played for the Heat, like 2013, 2014, against like a young Giannis. I think 2014. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This LeBron has no bunnies compared to that LeBron. That LeBron was jumping out of the gym. Let's see. Let's go Nuggets comment coming in. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of the Nuggets, I swear. Another comment coming in. We just don't have a true, consistent third option. D'Angelo Russell is the closest we ever had to that. But there's even questions about his consistency. And that's it. We used D'Lo as our third option all season, and he let us down. We thought we could count on him. He gave us 18 points a game. I was like, yo, D'Lo's cooking this whole season. And then nothing. Let's keep the comments going. The steroids is a liability. He's old, no defense, and blames everyone. Yeah, his defense is crazy. We talked about that earlier, but just to reiterate, LeBron James somebody needs to sit down with him and just watch film and say, "Yo, Bron, this defense is it's not acceptable. Like, we'll cover for you, but then you just can't be yelling at everybody, right? You can't be pouting so much. Either work hard." And then you can pout as much as you want when everybody messes up. Or you could dog it like you're dogging it, but you just can't talk so much. One or the other, Bron. You my guy, but the defense has gotten, like, you're just watching too much. You're not boxing out. You're not running out on the three. We just got to get you locked in, Bron. We got to get you locked back in. Somebody got to watch some film with him. AD got to sit down with him and be like, yo, if we're going to win a chip again, we need you playing better defense. That's a fact. And that's my guy. That's my guy. Trust me. Okay, let's see. Where are we at on the comments? That was crazy how LeBron bounced it off himself and went to blame Prince, though. That's what I'm talking about, Bron. You can't do that. You can't be blaming other people. Like, you can do it if you're playing as hard as humanly possible, like, but if you're dogging it, bro, you got to be easy just a little bit. But he also do got that old man syndrome. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be barking at everything. He gonna be mad about everything. That's like a grandpa and the kids is playing outside. He's like, "What's that noise?" It's that kind of thing. You know what I mean? The Nuggets are the greatest team to ever play. Oh wait, I skipped a question. Thanks, man. Last question. How much blame should be attributed to Ham and how much should be attributed to the athletes? That's a good question. If I had to give a percentage number in this particular instance, I'm going to go 60-40 Ham. Here's why. We have the pieces to do better rebounding. We just don't play tall ball. If we had an offensive-minded coach, one could say D'Lo would take better threes. He takes terrible threes. The right offensive-minded coach would have people moving around a bit more on offense to free up guys. And every other team has a play where they can free up their guy. But for some reason, like Anthony Davis said, we go stretches where we can't even get him to rock. And then Darvin will say something like, it's on everybody. It's not on everybody. You get to call the plays ultimately. And if they're not following the plays that you're calling, you can bench them. I'm not talking about for a whole game, but you can say, hey, Bron, time out real quick. Come and sit down right here with me for a second. Because you're doing your own thing. When I need you to get AD to rock. I know that's not what the case is. But in an elimination game, Darvin, you can't be doing your normal rotation of goofiness. Let's go back up to some more comments. Lakers will ignore him and win series in 7. Don't get me started because he should have been gone in the middle of the season. I'm a Nuggets fan, but I really like LA and wish they had better results. We didn't make it a series. It's over. Y'all got it. We may be able to get a couple wins, but the odds of us winning 4 straight, highly unlikely. I'm all here for it, but highly unlikely. I know the king is old, but dang, tough sometimes. Comment 60-40 Ham was more or less my guess too. Another comment, I think LeBron's cult of personality is liability for LA. Yo, he got to stop the pouting, man. Like he just got to play hard. Oh man, it's a lot to digest right now. Like I'm getting on Bron, but I'm thinking about it. He's old as shit. Like he's the oldest player in a league that's getting younger. He really is. Um, Another comment, damn man, if our role players would have showed up, we would win this series. It's so simple. If we just scored our averages. If D'Lo and AR-15 would have just scored the D'Lo, AR, and Hachi, if they would have just scored their averages, we would smoke the Denver Nuggets. But they got them. I'm so mad. Comment. Do you think LeBron doesn't care about winning any more rings? I thought he wanted to be better than MJ. If LeBron beats the Nuggets, does this mean he's the greatest to ever play? I already think he's the greatest. I do. But again, I don't think it's from this back half of the season. Like you got this, it's more of that 8 straight runs to the finals. That footage. That's when he was just absolutely unstoppable. I mean, unstoppable. Now he's relying on his 3 ball. He don't got the freight train in him like he used to. Defense is just not there like it used to be. Like he's a great piece. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a great piece to a championship team. But it takes AD having to be nice. It takes us needing a third piece. Like Trae Young over D'Lo would be a nice upgrade. Right? Trae's got that swagger. Take over the games. Let LeBron be a bit more chill. And he's going to demand rock. We need somebody that's going to demand rock. LeBron is old, but the young players suck. They're just not dependable. And the young players, like Darvin. I know Max Christie's a no-name guy, but damn it. He got to get something. Over Dinwiddie? Come on. And you ain't give Jackson Hayes no burn. I do feel bad for LA fans everywhere. LA should be smoking right now. I know you talked about it earlier, but if you could pick anyone to coach LA, who would it be? For me, it's only one person I want, and that's Rajon Rondo. I think when it comes to managing LeBron, managing AD, managing the team, having the right offensive mindset, having the right defensive mindset, just being able to connect with players, talk basketball. He's got a chip. And he ain't no Darvin Ham. Right? Let's just be real about it. That's who I want. I don't think there's anybody better as far as somebody being able to tell LeBron James, yo, get your ass back on defense. That can only come from a select few. A select few players. Rondo. Or an offensive-minded, no-name coach that just got like offensive strategy. Like he's Mr. Creative. He's Mr. Play Creator. One of those types. One of them Tex Winner types. One of them inventor of the triangle offense types. We need somebody that's going to say, okay, I've got an aging star in LeBron. Here's what he does well. I've got Anthony Davis. Here's what he does well. Here's our pieces. Let me put together an offensive identity, a strategy. From Mind the Game podcast, we see the Warriors strategy damn near built off one play. That's what real coaching is about. This defensive-minded stuff. Come on, man. Come on. What do we need a defensive-minded coach for if we got LeBron James anyway? He's not a defensive player no more. We need somebody that's going to maximize his talents. We need somebody that's going to be having 3 or 4 players cutting, back cuts, side cuts, baseline cuts, double cuts. You got to run through a damn near maze to get to some of our players. There's all these creative things other coaches are doing that our team doesn't do at all. That's what I have. Rant done. Darvin got to go. Out now. I'm sick of him. On to the next game. What needs to change for us to get this W? Right? Let's think positive. Let's put our collective Lakers minds together. What needs to happen for us to get this W? Because to be honest, the Denver Nuggets are giving us opportunities to win every single one of these games. They're saying, hey, if you want it, it's here. If you want this game, it's right here. I think Minnesota is going to dust them. I think Minnesota is going to absolutely work them. Comment, LeBron has become selfish to win. Okay. I think LeBron just needs to watch some film about his defense. And if he realizes and is goes back on like a cardio crazy wave, like get his stamina up crazy, I think he'll be ready to go. The 3 ball is hitting. 3 balls hitting. Work on the dribbling. Work on the dribbling a little bit. And the free throws. But even the free throws, I'm not even tripping on that, to be honest. I'm just disgusted. I'm still disgusted about game 2. And then to lose like this tonight at home, it's almost like the sweep feels inevitable as I talk about this next game. So what do we need to do? Damn it, we just need everybody to play to their averages. D-Lo, can you give me 15 to 18? AR, 15 to 18. Hachi, 15 to 18. LeBron and AD, you got to give me 30 each. AD, I need damn near 20 rebounds. 4 blocks. LeBron, I need 11 dimes. 8 rebounds. Focus on rebounding. Why is everybody going back on defense? Somebody got to crash the board. Why are our 3-point shooters shooting before the team can even get down to rebound? D-Lo. Why do we always have to take the 3? Whatever happened to the pump fake? We do so good when we're driving to the rack and then we leave. I get it that they're clogging the paint. But then why aren't we clogging the paint? Like, why is it that a team can stop us from going to the rack when we have Freight Train James, but we can't stop Michael Porter Jr. from easy lays at the rim? Comment coming in. How do you guys not see Lakers in 7? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it just like Ray Charles saw it or like Stevie Wonder sees it, right? Lakers in 7 right now. We had each game, right? It should be 3-0 Lakers. Well, 2-1. I can legitimately say it should be 2-1. And if we won game 2, who knows what kind of morale the big steppers would have had then? We had the perfect opportunity to put our foot in their ass and let Denver know, in Denver's house, that it's not going like how it went last season. Instead, it almost seemed like fate that we had to lose. And what it really felt like was this is exactly like last season. That's why I'm so sick to my stomach about last game. So now it's just like, hey, game 3 was all bad. What can we do? If they won game 2, no pressure in game 3 for role players. And if you think it's pressure now, what do you think is coming up for game 4? D-Lo, if you want to be a Laker, you've got to drop 35. Oh, yo, Crimson, love your live streams. They gave me ASMR vibes. Appreciate it, man. You gotta give me 35, bro. That's the only way you're staying on the team, D-Lo. It's got to be 35. A stupendous win. You've got to lead us to 2 wins, right? We don't have to win the series, D-Lo, but you've got to lead us to 2 wins in order to keep your job. I'm thinking about it, legitimately. Comment coming in, Lakers going to look different next season. Oh. If Rob Pelinka does not completely revamp the roster, he's got to go. All right. We're now on DEFCON mode. You don't have to believe me. They will win game 4 and then 5, and you'll know I wasn't lying. Hey, listen. I believe you, Jason. I believe you. I just need the Lakers to believe you too, right? I need them to believe you. Do I think it's impossible? No. I think we could have won all of these games. We've gotten double-digit leads on this team every single game. If we as the Lakers can go up on you in the first quarter, then you're not that good of a squad. We're terrible in the first quarter. And we've been able to wax them. Cam is so disappointing. Oh, my goodness. Cam was so promising early in the season, and then he got injured, and he just came back with no hustle, no nothing. Like, he was just done. He was, like, fully injured and just never reemerged. And they brought him back, and then now he just DMP. It's like, oh, the worst. Oh, man. All right. I'm done. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely fried on this one. This was the worst possible scenario. Never did I think we would get potentially double swept. And that's what it's looking like. I got hope, though. I got shot that we will fight. We got one more fight in us, right? We got one more fight in us. I believe, right? Bro, I was so hyped when we signed Cam Reddish. He was playing so well. Christian Wood, what happened to him? Playing amazing. Stretching the floor for us. 3-ball. Where there's a will in the way and the Lakers have no will. They don't. Not in that fourth quarter against Denver. Denver has all the will. That's exactly what it looks like. So next game, that's what needs to change. Maybe we need a little bit more will, conviction, a little bit more aggression. We're getting bullied crazy. We need to change that. We got to do something. So I'm going to let y'all leave. I'm going to let y'all go. Enjoy yourselves any way you can. If you're a Lakers fan, woosah, breathe. Get you some green tea. Depending on what state you're in, you'll have different levels of options. to partake in. Peace out to the channel. I appreciate y'all rocking. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. This playoff run, while short-lived thus far, has taken some time off. You see this gray patch, right? This is 2015 right here. This right here, this is fresh. This is fresh. This is 2024 season. It's a whole area. He's going to cry in the car. Nah, man. Game 2, honestly, I would have been way more hurt if it wasn't for Game 2. Like, the way we lost Game 2, I'm good now, right? It's like, hey, you knew what was happening then. I'm about to go work out. I gotta get some. I gotta do something physical, right? Workout is going down, and we got to get ready for Game 4, Saturday night. Oh, let's see when it is. When is Game 4? Oh boy, they're gonna mess up my weekend. I got a feeling. Saturday night, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. It's going down. How will we? Can we live to fight another day? Will we not get smacked around by the Denver Nuggets? Can we get that feeling of a victory? I mean, damn it. I want to at least make them sweat. Am I going to do play-by-play? I don't really know how to do the play-by-play. Like, I feel like they're going to take the video down and bop me. Like, I don't know if I could live stream it because I do got the reaction. Man, I was so hurt. I was literally this close to doing the reaction video to Game 2, but it was like, oh my gosh. Like, it was sickening. It was honestly sickening. So I said, I just can't do that. But I would like to do some play. Honestly, I would like to do some in-game stuff, but I don't know how to vibe it out. Maybe next season we're going to get on Twitch. We'll get on another platform where we could actually just do some like in-game vibing. But yeah, I'm locked in every single game. So we could, you know what I'm saying? Definitely rock out with your boy. I have not forgotten about the jersey raffle. I repeat, I have not forgotten about the jersey raffle. I do owe one person a t-shirt, Rumble. Okay. We're going to check it out. We're going to check out Rumble. Matter of fact, I'm going to check that out tonight. But Lakers jersey raffle will be taking place. If we get swept or this season, I mean, if we don't make it past the end of this round, once this season is over, I will release a video on the channel specifically titled like Lakers jersey giveaway, whatever. Basically, it'll just be something for you to fill out, or I don't know how I'm going to do it. Maybe comment down below. I'll randomize it, pick somebody, and we'll just do it like that, right? Preferably be a Lakers fan because it's going to be a Lakers jersey. I mean, unless you're not a Lakers fan, you want a Lakers jersey, hey, whatever. But definitely going to be a Lakers jersey. It's going down. And, yeah, I owe one person a Denver Nuggets t-shirt who did bet me. I was going out on a limb, taking Denver Nuggets bets for t-shirts. I don't know if he came in the chat today. I'm sure he'll be in closeout time, but I do owe one t-shirt. With that said, this is the best thing on TV. Entertainment's amazing. I will probably be doing some follow-up. Here he goes. Yeah. He just commented down below. I do owe him a t-shirt if the Lakers lose this series. He was lurking, waiting in the bushes. I have not forgotten. We'll figure out how to do that. I'll give you my IG so you can hit me up Either I'll send Cash App you the money for the T-shirt, or we'll just get you the T-shirt. If you got a P.O. box or you want me to just send it to you, however we work it out, I got you. I'm a man of my word. We're gonna rock out and get you your T-shirt. You earned that. You stepped out on the limb. You bet on them. I'm always bet on my boys. So that's just how we rocked out. It's one of those seasons. But I'm more hurt about losing the season that the T-shirt is just whatever, right? The T-shirt is just a part of what comes with this. So I appreciate y'all rocking out with me tonight. This is like venting. This is like my therapy. The Lakers are stressful. If you're a Lakers fan, this is stressful, right? It's a lot that comes with this. So I appreciate that. Listen, if you're new to the channel again, go ahead and subscribe. Rock out with us. Once the season is over, we are jumping into current events. I got Drizzy Drake talk. A lot to be had. It's a lot going on. Oh, yeah, of course. No. We rocking out, brother. I got you. Drizzy Drake talk to be had. Dad talk. God talk. We going out this summer. We're going to be out in the city. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to pull out all the mojo. Original Select Series, damn near like a piece of art. This is one of my favorites. So, yeah, I was trying to bring out all the mojo, but we going Black Mamba jersey next game. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking out. This is Big Lakeshow Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, very humbled, but still waiting on that next Lakers win. Some people on the channel still believe. I believe we can still do it. We just need one. Side note, that Lakers light sign is only like 20 bones on Amazon. Next day shipping too. If you got a favorite team, more than likely they got one on there for your favorite team too. Very cheap. Great show, Lakers in 7. Lakers in 7 is the only way that we are rocking out right now. And that's just how we're going to do this, right? That's just how we're going to do this. I rebuke anything else. Any other comments other than Lakers in 7 just ain't how we getting down. Just ain't how we getting down. We got fight in us. I've seen it all season. When our back was against the wall, single game elimination, we haven't lost. We've looked different. Denver's not unbeatable, okay? They're not unbeatable. All we have to do is string together some wins. We get us one, and it's on and popping. We win one in Denver, and they're going to be quaking in them boots. That's all we got to do. We need one, and then we win 2. We win 2, and it's over. I appreciate it, yo. Hair journey coming soon as well. It's a lot going on, man. We out here. But a lot of content. A lot of content coming in. I appreciate y'all. I will be out in Cali sometime this year. I'll let the channel know. If you're out there, meet up for drinks. Whatever, we'll have a good time. If you're in the New York City area, holler at your boy. Comment down below on any one of the videos. Whenever you out here, we'll link up. I'll show you a good time. Let you know where to go. And we're going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me through this journey. It's stressful, but I wouldn't have it no other way. No. Let's do it, man. We out here, brother. We out here, brother. I'm also down for UFC, boxing, and most of the live sporting events. So you're going to get some more of that. We rocking out. I appreciate all subscriptions. I truly do. This is a journey. We still early on this, right? We're going to get to the NBA network one day. We're going to get on that Lakers official channel one day. You know what I'm saying? Me, Brezzy, and them. Oh, nah, UFC we going to get into, right? It's a lot to be had on that. That used to be one of my things that I really used to talk about, UFC and boxing. So we going to get back on that for sure. All right, bet I got you. How'd you send it? Did you send it to my email or something? If not, I'm on IG Crim Slim. Hit me up on IG, same name Crim Slim, and shoot me your info, and I'll get you that Joker t-shirt. Let me know what size, and if you got any preferences on what t-shirt you want. This channel sticks by its word. If this channel make a bet with you, we gonna fulfill that. Raffle coming soon. Jersey raffle coming soon. For all my Lakers fans that's going through it, there's some consolation coming soon. We out. I love y'all. Peace.